What would Duncan do? He'd go where the food is made with love, and today's dish is all about heart. We're about to bring a little taste of Italy into the firehouse. Today, we're serving comfort by the forkful. We're teaming up with a local who's bringing the taste of Italy and the spirit of Bowling Green together on one plate. Danny Gonzalez of Danny's Italian grew up right here in Bowling Green. He's been to Italy, cooked with the nonnas, but he says there's something special about making food for the community you call home.
Hi, I'm Danny from Danny's Italian, and what we're going to be doing is chicken parmigiana. Chicken parmigiana is one of those things that you can talk about in the home or in the restaurant, but it just brings family together, just like what Duncan would do. What we're looking at here is we're looking at chicken breast, we've got some marinara, it's a very nice, robust tomato sauce, and then we've got fresh spaghetti from Danny's Pasta Company. And so what we're doing is we have some buffalo mozzarella, and the buffalo mozzarella, it comes from Napoli, Italy. And then we've got some Parmigiano Reggiano, and that comes from Parma, Italy. We're gonna be putting it in some 00 flour, which is a very low gluten producing flour. We've got some focaccia breadcrumbs, and we've got a little bit of herbs to go with that as well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the chicken breast here, but what we wanna do is we wanna put it in the 00 flour, and then we wanna get our mixture together for the chicken parmesan. So we're gonna get the eggs. We're gonna put some heavy cream in with those eggs, just to get a nice batter on that chicken.
And is this one of the recipes that you learned in Italy, or is this something that you've just learned over the years on your own?
This is actually something that I picked up as a kid, growing up just in a big household and being able to just cook a few different things. I think being able to have chicken and being able to have flour at the ready was just one of those things we kind of put together.
Right.
My family, my mother and my father are from New York. My mother grew up in Bronx, New York. And this is one of the things that she just kind of really did when she was in Bronx. And so it's one of those things that I continue to do today. I've learned a lot of it, these things in Italy, of course, but this is one that is a staple from the family.
You grew up here, right?
I did. So, I went to Rockfield Elementary School and Moss Middle School and then Warren Central High School, so home of the Dragons.
Yeah.
But, I loved it. I went to Western for a few years as well, decided that I wanted to get into culinary because I grew up just working in restaurants. Started off at Mr. Gatti's, and that's how I cook all my famous pizzas today.
And we talked about this before. Mr. Gatti's was like one of your favorite childhood places.
Yeah, it was. So going to Mr. Gatti's and going to be able to play and then just being able to stuff myself with pizza and then just making a mess everywhere,
Yeah.
And so when we got the chance to go, we just really took advantage of it.
That's awesome.
So, but yeah, it was a really, really fun place to go. But so we do have the chicken parmigiana. So what I did was I covered it and coated it in those focaccia breadcrumbs as well. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that and we are going to bake that. So a lot of times what people do is they will fry it. I like the healthier version of it and just baking it myself. So we're gonna bake it for a little while. We're gonna cook that chicken, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the buffalo mozzarella and we're gonna spread that on top with a little bit of the marinara. We're gonna make that cheese all nice and melty, and then we're gonna put it over some fresh pasta with marinara sauce on it, some Parmigiano Reggiano cheese.
That sounds delicious. What's the next step here?
Yeah, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of these things here. And I'm going to take the pasta. And the pasta doesn't take very long to cook. So it's only gonna take about 3 minutes or so. But what we wanna do is we wanna take that pasta, we're gonna put it into the water. We're gonna give it about 15 to 20 seconds to sit in the water, and then we're gonna give it a nice stir. So with the pasta, it's just about done here. Probably has another 15 to 20 seconds. What we're gonna do is I've got this pan a little hot here, so I'm gonna start putting some of the marinara in here to heat up just for the pasta itself, and then we're gonna get the chicken out in just a second too. It should be about done. I'm gonna put a little bit of this marinara. I like a little bit of extra sauce on my spaghetti, so. Oh yeah. Alright, so there's that. We're going to take a little bit of that marinara, we're going to pop it on top of here. And it's okay if you put the cold marinara on there instead of the hot. What we're going to do is we're going to spread this beautiful buffalo mozzarella on top of there. Oh, that buffalo mozzarella is so amazing and wonderful. And like I said, this buffalo mozzarella comes from Napoli, Italy. So it comes from Naples, but it is such a beautiful, wonderful cheese.
And when you say buffalo,
Yeah, it's made with a buffalo milk.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's amazing.
What's the difference between that and the regular cow's milk?
Oh my gosh, there's such a huge difference. You know, when you're talking about like cow's milk and everything, what you're talking about, what you get is like mozzarella cheese. You know, like the fresh mozzarella cheese and the shredded mozzarella cheese. Now, when you look at fresh mozzarella cheese and you look at the slices, or if you make it yourself with the curds, you're looking at something that isn't smooth and silky like this. You know, you can see, you know, all of this in here. It's so different,
Right.
but you can see how wet this is too in here. All right, so we're gonna take this pasta. We're gonna put this into here.
I'm already salivating.
And we're just gonna give that just a nice little stir around. So we just wanna coat and cover that spaghetti.
You want to do it while the spaghetti's hot, right? So
Yeah.
it absorbs, it soaks that sauce in.
You do, you know, and you don't want to put any oil or anything in here because all that sauce is just gonna try to fall off of the spaghetti. But if that happens, you can kind of just put it onto here. So we're gonna take this right here. We're gonna spin it onto our tongs. Put it here, and then we're gonna take a little bit of that marinara that's left in there. And like I said, I like mine saucy, so we're just gonna pop that there. All right, and you can see it just melted right onto there. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take that chicken. We're gonna place him right over here, just like that. And then this is one of the stars of the show. And the Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, it's just amazing, amazing cheese. And so we're just gonna take that. We're gonna put some on there. That's not enough, right?
Oh no,
Okay, we'll put some
going.
more.
Please keep going.
Yeah, so there's the Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. Such an amazing cheese. We're gonna throw some herbs on it. There you go.
That's flawless. That looks so amazing.
Yeah, so that's the beautiful
Smell that marinara
chicken
sauce.
Parmigiana.
Delicious.
And those smells are everything that you want. You know, when you're going to visit family, it just, once you walk in, you know, grandmother Nona's got some sauce going. You can just go in, you smell it right away.
I'm at a loss for words.
It brings up conversation.
This is leaving me speechless. The smells here are just phenomenal. I can see the crunch on that chicken parmesan.
Oh yeah.
Salivating. Man, this looks amazing, and this is something that we can find here in Bowling Green. Like that's the best part of it all. This is in our backyard.
It is, and you know you can find some of these things at Danny's Pasta Company, and you can also find them at Danny's Italian. You know, so we're located at 825 College Street in downtown Bowling Green for the Pasta Company, and we're located at 348 College Street, just 5 blocks down from there at Suite 100 and soon Suite 110.
What would Duncan think of this meal? Would we cook this in the firehouse? To answer those questions, let's bring someone in. Step on around here. And care to introduce yourself real quick?
I'm Kristen Graves. This is my first year as a firefighter, and I'm stationed at Station 8.
Awesome.
The best station.
Best station.
Number 1. Well, number 8.
Number 8.
Danny, care to do the honors there and divide that up for her?
Absolutely. So you want a big portion here, so give this to you, and that goes to the rest of.
I'll take a small one. I'll take a small one.
Alright. This is the chicken parmigiana. So the chicken parmigiana is a chicken breast with buffalo mozzarella. It's got a fresh spaghetti from Danny's Pasta Company, and it has a marinara sauce. So look at that beauty there. You're gonna need more than that, but
This will be good to start with.
absolutely. I don't know if you want to use these or you want to use those over there, but here you go.
Alright. Take a second, take a deep bite, and just give us your honest review here.
I'm standing here, so.
Let him have it.
It's good.
Is this
Cheese is
something?
fresh.
Yeah, the cheese is super, super fresh. Is this something that you would consider making here?
I'm not a very good cook, so I probably wouldn't, but
Well, all you have to do is just throw chicken and cheese and spaghetti, you know?
I could do it.
Yeah,
It'd be
super
easy
simple.
enough. It'd be cheap, affordable.
It is very
Well,
affordable.
and it's baked, so you don't have to worry about, burning oils and things like
Yeah.
that. You can leave it over just slightly and you're good.
Good. I
Excellent.
like it. Much better than I could do.
Much better than I can do.
So would we say that Duncan would approve? Would we do this again in the Firehouse Kitchen? Is this a recipe we can add?
I think so. I think it's a winner for sure.
Sounds awesome. So we've served it up. I think Duncan would approve, and he would say something along the lines of, "Winner, winner, chicken parmigiano dinner." Am I right, Danny?
Yeah, I think he would.
So on top of Danny's Italian and Danny's pasta, check out everything else going on. We'll have so much going on. Danny's going to be a part of it, and there's so many other restaurants in Bowling Green. I'd like to say thank you to Danny for participating today and providing, honestly, the best meal I've seen all week.
Thank you, and thank you all so very much. I know you all take a lot of time to put these events and everything on, and we super appreciate it as a community, all the restaurants downtown, and thank you to Firehouse 8 as well. I mean, you all have just been amazing, so thank you.
Definitely appreciate the Firehouse for everything they do, and that's really another part of bringing you guys in on this. We want to participate on every level with you guys. We sincerely appreciate everything that goes into your daily routines and what you do for the community.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sometimes the simplest meals leave the strongest impressions, and when they're made with love, that's something Duncan Hines would stand behind. Join us June 1st through the 8th for Duncan Hines Days. Support local, eat well, and remember, great food starts with heart.